Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today we're going to be ranking all the Spider-Man movies, starting with the original Spider-Man 2002 all the way to nowadays with the newest Spider-Man movie entry, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Let's go and get started with ranking all 8 of these movies. Okay guys, starting all the way back here in 8th place is the Amazing Spider-Man, and this movie is just kind of forgettable. I mean, it's not something I can't watch. Like, I can watch it. There are some enjoyable moments, like him swinging across like the cranes near the end and all, and I absolutely love looking at the suit. I don't care what people say, I absolutely love the suit. It's just so interesting the way it looks, to me at least, and that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but the villain's forgettable. Everything in this movie is pretty much forgettable, but I mean, you could still watch it. It's not like offensively whenever you watch it, kind of like the Emoji Movie. Okay guys, here in 7th place we got Spider-Man 3, and this is probably the most nostalgic movie for me on this list because this is one of my first superhero movies. Got it on DVD at Dollar General one day, watched it, and I kind of fell in love with it when I was like 7, 8 something, but now looking back on it, it ain't really that good. Like, there's some bad stuff in this. The villains are mostly bad, but I will say I absolutely love the scene where Venom takes over Spider-Man, and the black suit is absolutely gorgeous. Like, all the parts with him in the black suit except for the dancing part are great, and then the transformation in the clock tower from Peter to Eddie Brock, also very, at least in my opinion, a very good scene. Okay guys, so here in 6th place we got the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Let me just say, first off, I absolutely love the suit in this one again, and some of the villains are, you know, more improved upon. Like, I really like Electro and Rhino in this movie. The Green Goblin, I will say though, the death scene of Gwen Stacy, sorry spoilers I guess, but I mean, it's only been like 5 years, but is very emotional, I would say, at least, even though I wish we got more time with her. But the rest of the movie it's just enjoyable without. It's just a fun movie for me to watch, at least. A lot of people consider this like the worst one in the entire franchise, but I mean, I look at it more of a fun movie for me to watch. Like, I think this is a lot more engaging than the original Amazing Spider-Man, which that is enough in my book, at least. Okay guys, here in 5th place, so a lot of people consider this a sin to put it down this low, but we have Spider-Man 2. Just don't really see what a lot of people say is so great about this movie. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still good. I mean, but like the Doc Ock scene with the fight on like the subway, and then like that whole part where he like holds it back, I mean, that's pretty good and all, but the rest of the movie's kind of for me. I mean, it's still a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see what other people see. Again, Doc Ock though is absolutely amazing. Okay guys, here in 4th place we got Venom, which came out this year, and this movie, the only reason this is really here because it's a very enjoyable movie. I don't know if you can tell, but movies that are more enjoyable to me and engaging, usually are higher up. It doesn't really matter about how good they are or whatever, but I mean, this movie kept me entertained throughout all, and it's pretty funny at some points. And I will say, the CGI in this movie for Venom, I love how he's just slimy, and it's just so good. And I mean, this movie is just fun from beginning to end, and that's most of the reason why it's in this place right here. Okay guys, here in 3rd place we have the original Spider-Man from 2002, and it's definitely one of the most, and I guess one of the first good superhero movies, I would say that. It's not great or anything, but it's definitely a good old-fashioned origin story. And I mean, this movie's very rewatchable and very enjoyable, I would say. And I will say the Green Goblin in this movie, he is very underrated. I think it is a phenomenal villain, the way he's played by Alfred Molina. No. Willem Dafoe. I don't know why I said Alfred Molina, but Willem Dafoe, he perfectly captures the craziness of the character. Okay, here in runner-up in 2nd place, we have Spider-Man Homecoming. And I feel like recently this movie had a lot of people have it or turn their back on it, and I don't know why. A lot of people complain that he's just trying to impress Tony Stark. That's kind of the point, though, because he's trying to, since his only other father figure, Uncle Ben, died, he's trying to, you know, have like a father figure in Tony Stark. I mean, I thought that was pretty obvious, but I mean, the Spider-Man in this movie, Tom Holland, he does excellent. Iron Man's in it just enough, but not too much. And then the rest of the cast is also just great. I love the whole high school feel and all that. And the Vulture in this movie is very excellently played by Michael Keaton. But I mean, this movie's just a fun movie from start to finish, and definitely one of the MCU's best. Okay guys, here in 1st place we got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I had literally like pretty much almost zero expectations for this movie, and absolutely blew me out of the water. Like, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's my number one, like, film, like, animated film of all time. It's my number one Spider-Man movie. I was just like, this movie's just so great. Like, people cannot literally explain it unless you just go see it about how good it is. Like, there's just no way to put it into words. It's just so greatly crafted. And definitely go check out my review for it. I did a full review, and I went over some stuff for spoilery, and I also had some non-spoiler stuff at the beginning. But definitely just one of the, probably the year's best movie. I'm not going to say that yet, but one of the year's best movies. Will definitely make a top 10, and this is probably going to be in the top 5, to tell you the truth. Okay, guys, so that's my ranking for all 8 of the Spider-Man movies, and these range from, kind of boring, okay, to very great. Like, it's literally great. But anyway, guys, let me know how you guys would rank all these movies down below. What's your favorite of them? All that kind of good stuff. But check me on Twitter at FluffyPantsRev. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.